Maybe a hot mess at the bus tomorrow. I can't wait.
Why?
I'm going to do hot yoga from 6 to 7. I'm going to run to pick up Paige at 7:15. I'm going to run to the bus. Hey, everybody.
Hello.
Look at that, 7:30 on the dot.
Good evening. We are on time. We're pretty much on time all the time, aren't we?
Because we live here.
That's true.
So there's nowhere else to go.
We don't sleep here. Well, he doesn't sleep here, but
No. I have before, though.
yeah.
Well,
That's
little.
right. When you were a little teen, when he was real little, 3 years old.
3?
3.
I don't remember.
I know you don't.
No.
He was so cute. Okay. What we got? We are so busy. Busy the bees. That's what we are.
Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. It's so fun. Hey, Michael. I heard a little story that you might be joining us on a trip. I hope you can make it. Hi, Jolene. Hi, Darlene. Hey, Bree. Hi, Sue. Sue had mailed about 60 catalogs out today. All new requests. They're all stacked. Here, I'll just show you. I'll bring more with me.
Good going, Sue. She's a good worker. Look at all.
This is all of these are going out new catalogs to new guests. There's 60 some in here.
She was gone for a week, so nobody did her job. So
Pat did do them.
Oh, she did do it?
Yeah. So this is from halfway through.
This is only half, Sue. You should be happy that Pat did half of them. And
hi,
Judy
Pam.
did some.
Carrie, Marilyn, Stephanie, good to see ya. Linda, Brian. The whole gang is here tonight. Marilyn, Nunn, good to see ya.
It's all of our guides.
Holidays work. I am planning on back on the island. Yes, good. I hope you can come with us.
Okay.
All right. Well, so we get going. We have 2 tours we're going to talk about tonight. Our gorgeous Galena trips and Cape Cod, and a few other things that we're going to chit chat through. That'll probably take us up to the 8 o'clock hour. So first of all, Southwest Trains came back with Brian.
Right.
And he's on tonight. And so we got a few pictures from the trip out there. That is in Death Valley. And his parents were originally scheduled to go on the trip and have a normal couple days in between. But since they were on the Iceland trip right before that, and then they had it delayed, we got them rerouted. And so thanks for Brian's help and Bree, who made that magic happen. And we got them to where the tour was. And so they went from being ice cold to Death Valley in like the same week, same couple days. So absolutely wild. Here's another picture. This is on one of the trains. This is the Mesa Verde, I think.
Hi, guys.
Mesa Verde train.
I hope they had clean clothes.
I think so. I don't know. And then here's on the Red Rocks Jeep tour.
Good pictures,
That is
Brian.
great. I love those bright colors.
Good pictures.
Brian said they had amazing time. And I think this band is right, but it sounds like when they end, because the tour ends in Vegas. And if you haven't seen a concert at the Sphere, it's absolutely epic. And so I know people from the tour went to go see, was it the Eagles?
Ooh.
At the Sphere.
That would be good.
Yeah, super cool. So
really
I think it was
good.
the Eagles, something like that. Brian will let us know. Hey, Tay, good to see you on here. Hi, Cindy.
Hi, Taylor.
Hi, Debbie Douglas. Good to see you.
Long time no see you.
Bert is also back from Iceland. Yay. Hi, Pat. I can't wait to see pictures of your new furniture. Almost the entire group went, oh my God, that's awesome. I went to see the Eagles. That's so great.
They did.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's amazing. The Sphere is absolutely amazing. I saw the Backstreet Boys there with my husband and my sister. It was epic. So great.
And which one did Bree see?
Did Bree see one at the Sphere?
Yeah. They went and they saw it on Valentine's Day.
Oh, that was Phantom in New York.
Oh,
so kind of different, but still equally amazing. That would be also insane. Okay, so that's how the train came back. So thanks, kudos to Brian and the great group out there. And yeah, excited to have that tour again next year.
And then tomorrow morning, bright and early, well, not too early, at 9 o'clock. 8? Okay, I'll be an hour late.
Yeah, don't be 8, 9. Yeah, we'll be missing the cookies.
Wipe that out.
8.
We're going to go to the Chicago Mob.
With Paige, and we have a new guide starting. His name is Alex, and so he's going to be in training. And then also, we talked about this last time, Mitch and Vicky will be on the tour also, and Mitch is also training so he can take some trips because We need some more guides. We got some tours in the fall that need some.
And Vicky
bodies.
is really good with people too.
Yeah. Karen, good to see you. Hi there. So that'll be tomorrow. And then Charleston and Savannah leaves on the 8th with Carrie and Robert. I don't even know who the driver is tomorrow. Is it Robert? Probably.
I think so.
Oh, cool.
I think so.
Yeah.
And then Mystery Tour 5 is on April 25th. You're going to have a ball. If you're on that tour, you're going to have a ball.
Yeah, if you want to go, jump on that one. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite ones. We had a blast. My mom and a lot of Cindy's sisters went on it, and we just laughed our butt off the whole time. So it'll be great. Okay, so tonight we're covering Gorgeous Galena and the Cape Cod tour. So Cindy's going to chit-chat through our Gorgeous Galena tours and then sort of go through Cape Cod after that.
Right. Okay, the Nebraska Gorgeous Galena is July 16th to the 18th. And then the Kansas Galena is May 13th to the 15th. So we have 2 Gorgeous Galena tours, one from Kansas, one from Omaha. But they're just the same. We do the same thing with them. Okay, the first day when you get on the bus, everybody's happy, cheery.
Yeah.
And Jay does his little talk, and he always says, we're going to New York.
Oh, yeah.
And we're not going to New York.
I need a new joke.
Okay, so anyway, we're going to get on the bus and then we're going to head out to Galena and we're going to stay at the Wyndham. Is that how you say it? Wyndham. The Wyndham Hotel. And then that night we're going to have a delicious dinner. And it's a welcome dinner and Excite will take care of that. And after that, you can either go to a magic show or you can do a haunted tour or you can just sit down and relax around the hotel and have a drink and just enjoy. Okay. The next day, day 2, you're going to get up early and you're going to get on the trolley and take a trolley tour around the town. It's I think there were 8 generals that lived in that town. And so you're going to go around and you're going to see some of the homes that they lived in and everything. And then here's some of the history of Galena.
Yeah, okay. It used to be the biggest city along the Mississippi. Is it the Mississippi? Yeah, Mississippi River. Yeah. Bigger than Chicago. It was like the first Chicago. Before Chicago was that, it grew faster. And when you go on the tour, they'll tell you why.
Right.
It was Chicago in 6. I can't remember. So, but it's amazing. It's absolutely so cool.
Right. That's probably why there's so many shops. Yeah. I mean, there's 4 streets of shops. So you'll have a lot to do.
Yeah.
And there's other things there too. There's a winery there that you can sit and enjoy. And there's lots of restaurants that you can go to and everything. Okay. So that day is pretty much your day because you're going to just go from place to place after the tour. Later in the evening, you're going to go to a winery and with your friends and have wine and enjoy. And then after that, you'll have dinner again. Excite will take care of that for you. Okay. And then day 3, if you didn't get all your shopping done and everything, you'll have time to go finish your shopping. And then we're going to leave for the Amish community after that. And the Amish community is totally different than what it used to be. There used to be 1 or 2 stores. Now it's totally different. They have everything you can imagine: bakeries, winery, chocolate shop. They just have everything. And then they have those 2 great places that you can get dumplings and sauerkraut and pork.
Yep, ox yoke and wine.
Yes, it's delicious. And then once you do that, then you're going to head on back home. So you'll have a beautiful time. It's
a great 3-day weekend trip. It's great for Mother's Week, mother-daughter trip, girls trip, friends trip. I mean, that's really brilliant. I mean, if you're a guy and you want to come, husband and wife, we have that too. I mean, every trip we have a couple guys on there. You can go tour. The ghost history is really amazing. Hanging out with everybody's really fun. And, you can kind of wander around and go to some of the museums and mansions there. So, but definitely a relaxing trip for sure. Okay. So now we're going to do Cape Cod. Cape Cod we put together last year, went for the first time. And so, of course, every year we tweak a little bit, but this is a fly-in tour. So for all of our Cornerstone guests joining us from St. Louis, anybody can fly out of anywhere really, and we can get you there. We have the major cities posted on our reservation forms. So, it probably wouldn't be, like Lincoln in most cases, it would be Omaha, or it wouldn't be like Ames, it would be Des Moines. You have like something like that. But if you don't see your listed city on there, you just call us and we can figure it out before you. Chicago, Denver, St. Louis, Kansas City, Omaha, North Dakota, Sioux Falls.
Oh.
So check those out. So we can fly you out of there. So flights are included with the price. This tour is in July 13th through the 18th. It's 6 days, 8 meals. $3,200. That's all inclusive. So you won't have to worry about anything once you pay for that. So once you do is you'll meet at the airport, and then you will be when you get to the airport, you'll meet your guide. And I don't remember who the guide is for this.
For the Cape Cod?
Cape Cod. I think I know who I want to say, but I'm not sure that's correct. We'll have to look it up. But Cape Cod.
Let me look it up.
Okay. So you'll fly there, and then when you get there, depending on when the flights get in, we will have everybody. We'll definitely pick everybody up. We'll have private transfer, and we'll get all the luggage and everything. And then we will either go do something or we'll check into the hotel. Depends on what time we get there, because the hotels usually aren't ready till the afternoon. So that will be that. Then you go to dinner with a group. We have an amazing seaside dinner. You'll love it. It's so brilliant. And then you'll spend the night in the hotel and rest up for the next day. Then day 2, you have a guided tour of Boston, and we have a guide as Jama. Great. Jama is the guide.
Did she come
Fantastic.
on?
No, but Bree knows. She's looking it up. Bree's on. So then you'll do Boston and a foodie tour of Boston, and you get to eat and spend time in Boston. It's an absolutely brilliant city. You will love it. We've really perfected that tour and how it ends and where you are when it ends, so that you can do a billion different things. And then you will head south to the charming town of Newport, Rhode Island, where you will settle in for time to relax. And Newport has this really cool seaside area with tons of restaurants and shops. That is amazing. Mm-hmm. And then we'll have a group dinner together there when we get there. So that is a really fun day. Again, great pace. You get to see a lot of stuff, but you don't feel rushed. Food's amazing.
Get to see mansion.
Yep. And then the next day is the mansion. So you get up, and then you will do the famed Newport mansions. You'll have self-guided visits that invite you to wander through the lavish halls and manicured gardens of America's Gilded Age. We used to have specific ones listed in the brochure, but since they're filming the Gilded Age there, you never know which ones are open. And so we were promising you're going to go to the Cliff's house, or you're going to do, and then inevitably that one will be closed. So you'll visit 2. And then after that, you'll do the trolley tour, which actually takes you around to all of the area of Newport and the mansions. It tells you all about the history of the area, not just the specific mansions. And that's really cool. And then you'll go into from ocean views to historic homes. You will visit enjoy Rhode Island's coastal beauty. And then tonight you head to Hyannis, which is really the heart of Cape Cod, and you'll be there for the next few nights. Okay, day 4, Seaside Wonders and Whale Tales. So today, this is where you get to start to explore Cape Cod. And you'll start with a visit to the stunning Cape Cod National Seashore, followed by the peaceful kettle ponds. These are salt-kissed beauties of Wycote Bay and a peek into the region's cranberry bogs, which we saw them, but they weren't full.
No.
They were just grassy knolls. After lunch, you'll go on a dolphin fleet whale watching tour. So you'll have an opportunity to see dolphins and whales out there on the dolphin cruise. And then you will have time for yourself in Hyannis, and you can enjoy dinner with friends. And that's a whole day in Cape Cod. So you'll have been all over Cape Cod that day, and then you'll get to do the whales and dolphins.
And those are the best.
And then day 5, we've arranged for you to visit Cape Martha's Vineyard. So the bus will get on the ferry, and then you guys will go across to Martha's Vineyard, and then you have the whole day. It's an 8-hour tour, and it's a hop on, hop off with our own personal guide. So they come onto our bus, and we do everything. And so you stop at all the different towns. Some you'll grab lunch in, some you'll visit the ocean on, some you'll just walk around in, some you get to know the history of everything.
Right. And then you can do some shopping or eating or whatever.
Yeah.
You'll have time to do a lot of shopping if you want to.
Yeah,
you don't have to shop. You can just sit along the side of the shore and just relax.
It really is a place that time has forgotten. Everybody that came back from the last time was like, wow, that is just set and forget, and that is what it is. So, yeah. And then, so you spend all day there, and then you'll have a lunch together, and then you'll come back on the evening ferry, and you'll have time for dinner on your own that evening. And then the next day, you get up, and this is when you're making your way back north to Boston, and so you're going to visit Plymouth Rock and see where the Pilgrims came and visited, and you will you get to view the full-scale replica of the Mayflower at the museum right there. And then you'll head off to the airport where you'll fly home. So 6 amazing days exploring everything Cape Cod. You'll have seen everything you'd want to do in Rhode Island and Cape Cod. It's magical. There are 6 seats left on this tour. So if you were thinking about going, this is the time to snatch up those last couple seats. Again, this is July 13th to the 18th, 2026.
Great.
Love it.
Love it.
Okay, we're going to say hi to some people. So I saw on here, Debbie Douglas said the Chicago mob tour. Martha told me that she told the bank teller she was going on the mob tour to learn how to rob banks. So watch out because she's over 80. That's awesome. Hi, Mary Starr. Good to see you. Michael said the Galena has the best popcorn.
Oh, yes.
Kay said she's doing late. Hi, Kay. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. Amanda, let's see. Linda is on. Such a good city. Loved it. The shops at Charlie Tour. Barb, good to see you. Barb said she loves JMA. That's fantastic. Okay, so what are some tours people can look forward to coming up? There's still availability on the following trips, so take a peek.
Okay, one of them is the Tulip Time in Oz from Kansas City. That one's April 11th.
Yep, so here in 12 days.
Right. Then we still have seats on the Mystery 5, which is April 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we have a few seats left on the Kentucky Derby, April 28th to May 3rd. Aren't you going?
Nope.
Not going this year.
Can't go this year. I'll be in San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Okay. Pella Tulip Festival. We always have a group for that one.
Yep.
But we still have some more room. May 9th. And
that is amazing Mother's Day gift.
Yes. Yes.
Bring your mom. Let's go. It's so much fun. Or bring your daughter who's a mom. Or have your daughter bring you as a mom. I don't know.
Or both come.
Or both.
Just both come. Okay. And then we have the Kansas City Galena, which is May 13th to the 15th. And then the St. Charles and Herman.
Yep.
Which is May 28th to the 30th. And then naturally, we have our Mackinac Islands trips.
Yes. Coming up here in end of May and June, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. The end of May and June.
Those are the ones we went over last week. So we have 2 from Kansas, 2 from Nebraska, 2 in the spring, 2 in the fall. So look up those dates. You can view them on our website and come with us to Mackinac.
Right.
Yeah. There's a billion tours out there. So go check out our website. It's updating all the time. You should see all the sold outs on there. That's like crazy. We've never had that before.
No.
We may have 1 or 2, but now there's a ton. So you're scrolling through, you can see all those out there. So next week, we are going to be in St. Louis.
Right. We're going to be with Cornerstone. So
we will, of course, we'll have Tour Tuesday. I don't know exactly how it will look because we have some plans, but we will be on. Somebody will be on at 7:30. And so we're going to meet a ton of people from St. Louis. We're going to get to see a lot of the city with Todd. And we're really, really excited to visit everybody and meet some of our Cornerstone guests.
Right. We're going to have meet and greets down there.
Yep.
We're going to have about 6 meet and greets down there. So we're going to.
All over the city. So wherever you live in St. Louis, come check it out because we will be there.
Right.
We sent out that survey a couple of weeks ago that was about where can we find you and where do you like to hear? And it was like a feedback survey for us from our guests about, a lot of different topics. And we had over 540 responses. So it was amazing to have, that many people take some time and respond to the survey.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, huge help. And we did do the drawing for the winner. So we've contacted them and sent them the gift certificate. But one of the things that we noticed from the survey data is that the vast majority of people do not know about our referral program.
Right.
So this is the Share the Excitement program, because we kind of have like a bunch now.
Right.
So this is Share the Excitement. This is the referral program. And so how this one works, it's very simple. If you have a guest, a friend, and you sign them up, let's say for Mackinac Island, and they're new to Excite, then those people get $100 off that tour. So they would get off of Mackinac Island. Mm-hmm. And then we will log a credit for you on a future tour. So then you would because sometimes maybe you're going on the tour with them, but sometimes you're not. So you would just log in that $100 credit, and then it would become available to you once that tour gets back that they actually went on.
Right.
And that's as simple as it is. So you basically earn $100 each. One person gets to get, the new person gets it off the current tour. And the current guest gets it off the future tour. Right. So share that with your friends. Let them all know that is a way they can earn some extra bucks off. It's a great referral for new people. Word of mouth was the #1 source. Now it passed up Facebook and Google as the way that people find Excite is friends and family and word of mouth. So this is the way we're trying to encourage people and reward them for doing that. Tom's sister is in Iceland with you now. What? Well, I hope she's not in there now because I already came back. We forgot somebody then. Yikes.
Did we forget her?
No, I haven't got any calls. Cool. Oh, wait. Well, we had a couple go later on a later date, so maybe they are there now. Yeah, because our tour was full, and so we sent them on.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's true.
Jeez.
She was on the wait list. Okay, got it. That's right. So hopefully no storms, because Iceland has got a special place in my heart, and it's at the bottom. Yeah, no, it was a great trip.
It was beautiful.
It was an amazing trip. It was just the weather, the flights coming back.
And you can't do anything about the weather.
Nope.
That is from somebody else upstairs. So
what was I gonna say? Okay, so that is the referral card. So another way that you could earn, if you are looking for discounts and stuff, we don't do them too often. But another way you can do it is it's the site you can sign up for a tour on a tour. So if you go on a tour, like for Brian's case, I think he's got the record. Every single person on his tour signed up for another tour. So they all got $100 off. So everybody that signs up for a tour while they're on a current one, you get $100 off. So because we have the catalogs, they have a blank order form. It's 3 days or more, right? Because 3 days or more. But we have the order form in the back of the catalog, or you can fill that out and then give the deposit to your guide or mail it back in. Or he had 11 tours booked from 10 people. That is absolutely amazing. I love you. So great.
I don't know, Ryan, how you do that.
Yep. And then, or you can just go online and book it and pay for it. And then in the comments, just say, on Southwest Trains with Brian. And then that way, you can get $100 off too.
Right. And
then, so obviously when we see you sign up, even if you put your deposit down, Judy will see that. And then she'll go back in and apply the $100 credit. It just takes, a day or two to get that all squared away. But yep. Kay Donner, who wouldn't want to travel with Brian again? I know, right? Does Kansas City have any mystery tours yet, Jolene? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think in 2027 it does. In 2027 it has on the calendar but not yet in 2026.
No.
And then 2-day mystery tour, I don't think departs Independence. It does not.
No.
No. So soon.
Omaha. We do have our
2-day mystery tour out of Kansas. Oh, and a Christmas tour. So,
but that's not a mystery tour.
Yeah, it's not a mystery tour. That's true. Yes. So more and more tours. We have a lot of tours next year. A lot, big ones. We're going to have an announcement of one coming up here in a couple of weeks that everybody been waiting for. So be on the lookout for that. We have 2027 tours up there. So if you're looking if you're planning ahead, 2027, check out the website. Scroll all the way to the bottom because they're all in date order. And you can check out all the tours we have up there for 2027. There will be a lot more, but those are the ones that are up there now, so you can get booked ahead. I know there's a Tuscany up there because that one's almost sold out already for 2027. Jasper and Banff, because that sold out this year. So if you're looking to get on that, you can. Hey Tom, you can get on that tour right now and reserve your spot because I know that people have already started booking that for 2027. So if you're looking to go to Jasper and Banff and the Rocky Mountains and stuff, that's the
right
one. We've got Kingdom of Southeast Asia. We've got Eastern Europe. We've got tulips in Holland. We've got so many trips for next year already up on the website. So check those out. Yeah, Julie, if you look, check out the tour there. Let us know. And then we keep adding the 2027 tours up there, but we are very busy with current tours. We have so Mark Thompson's a guide of ours, but he's also our business development manager now, and so he goes out and finds business for us, for groups. So we've had 3 private groups sign up already this year for their own private tours. That I think we had 3 all of last year. And so to have them already this year is really cool. And then we have a couple, we just submitted our bid for the Lutheran Women's Conference in Oklahoma City.
For 27.
For 27. And then another big conference that's coming to Omaha in 27 contacted Mark to talk about us doing tours for them.
We got to slow that guy down a little bit, don't we?
I'm like, run, go for it. We'll figure it out.
Okay, then we got to hire.
And then we have Midland University. That is,
yes.
So we're taking them to New York City.
Took care of them today, right?
Today, yep. So they're taking them to New York City in 27. So just all kinds of cool things. So if you all have, like you said, those private groups out there, your YMCAs, your country clubs, your churches, wine groups, wine clubs, we could do all that kind of stuff. Doesn't have to be a massive tour.
No, it can be a one-day tour, like a wine, cheese, and chocolate.
Yeah.
That one is always full.
That's true.
For us.
Yeah.
So
I would love that.
Yeah.
Brian said he had a number of his guests on the trip sign up for 2027, including Jasper. Yep, see, because it just sells out so fast. Ireland is out there for this year. It's going to be out there for next year. So we go check out Ireland. That's an amazing tour that always sells out every year. So we have Caribbean Cruise 2027. My mom's already on that one with Mark. So if you want to travel with my mom,
the Caribbean Cruise,
the Cookie Maker. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. We're going to do the Western Caribbean, the Eastern Caribbean to the Western.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So she's going to be gone a lot because she's going to Italy. Then she's going to New York City with us.
And then Christmas, she's going on the Rhine. Cruise. She's going on the Rhine too.
No, that's Jackie.
Oh, that's right. That's Jackie.
Yep. Lots of family going on the trips.
Oh my gosh. Well,
it's wonderful.
I know.
Let's see here. Referral program. Yes. Okay. And then we have the new insurances out there. And so I wanted to kind of brief this again too, because we get some questions about these things. So you can check them out on our website. So since we changed the cancellation policy, so now it's the 90, 60, 30 day, right? And you can see how that kind of cascades down. And so if you want to cancel for any reason, get all your money back cash, then there's a payment protection plan amount on the tours. And you can add it at the end of your tour when you're signing up online. And so that covers everything that you cancel for any reason. Okay. That is just the payment protection plan for that specific reason, as to protect your payment and your money if you want cash back, because we don't really do tour credit anymore because it is very painful to keep track of. And all we do is move it around and around and around and around. And it's not good for our guests and it's not good for our business. And so we decided that it's not the best route going forward. So that is payment protection plan. It's cancel for any reason. And then we have our insurance. This is trip insurance. So this is for things that happen while you're on tour, health things if you're traveling, flight delays, bags get smashed or lost. You have to get medevac, something like that. And if you cancel for a covered reason, that's the difference. People are saying, well, there's cancellation in there. It's true, but it's only for a covered reason. So if you're like, oh, well, I forgot I'm in this wedding, or there's a graduation, or my mom got sick, or I need it, whatever, those are not covered reasons and it does not count. So this would be like medically related cancellation policy only on the trip, on the travel insurance. So travel insurance, think of protection while you're on the tour. And if it gets canceled while you're on the tour, which would be wild, but I guess it could happen, or you need medevac home or trip and fall or whatever, that is trip insurance. Mm-hmm. Yep. And there's 2 levels. That it's basically basic and deluxe. It's not quite that wording, but just the different amounts and the different amounts. And then for the basic one, your insurance would cover things first, and then the insurance would be second. And on the deluxe package, it's the reverse. So they would cover things first, and then once you hit your limits with them, then the insurance company would come take over. So you have your payment protection plan to help you cancel for any reason, cash back, and then you have your insurances, and there's 2 different variables of that, and that would be for things while you're on the tour. Okay. So check those things out. If you want specifics about like what is a covered reason, what the trip insurance with TripMate covers, it's best to go on their website and read through their paperwork, or give them a call and say, I'm thinking about this tour, or this package. What does it include? Because our team and our staff can't give you advice on insurance because we're not like insurance agents. So we can't say, okay, well, if you stub your toe versus break your toe, this is what's covered, this is what's not. That doesn't work. So it's best to call them and figure that out. But yeah, Steph saying said Galena is such a fun weekend getaway. Love that. So much history and shopping. Yep.
And she loves to shop. This woman loves to shop.
Well, that's the perfect place then.
Yes, it is.
All right, kiddos. Well, it is great to see you all. Can't really see anybody, but we can see your text. We're so glad you come and join us every Tuesday night. It's so great. The crowd's getting bigger and bigger, so keep inviting your friends. And we will be live from we'll be live from somewhere next week.
Right.
And we'll be in St. Louis. Have a great week, and we will see you all later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.